I'm 1,000 pieces, still standing tall, a voice in the chaos. I've lived it all. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, a friend in the night, holding a broken, still holding a lie. Shells in my pocket, dreams in my hands, building something they don't understand. The crafter of hope from shattered days, finding my strength in a million ways. They don't see the tears fall down in the shower. They don't know the pain behind the power. They only see me when I'm shining bright, not the battles I fight every night. But still I rise through the fire they made, through the hate, through the words they threw in my face. I'm still here, I'm still strong. This is where I belong. Mommy ramblings in my name. I built this boy full of pain. Every rebel that stayed by my side, you're the reason I survive. Still I rise, still I stand, with a broken heart and steady hand. They try to tear me down piece by piece, like I don't deserve a moment of peace. Was it just cause I didn't fit the mold, so they threw their stones and turned so cold? There are things I'll never say out loud, the kind of pain I don't need a crowd, but I carry it deep where the silence lives, and still find a way to give and give. And I smile when I go live like I'm okay, but they don't see the price I'll pay. I'm missing you with every breath I take, my sweet boy, my heart's still bright. But still I rose for the fire they made, through the hate, through the words they threw in my face. I'm still here, I'm still strong. This is where I belong. Mommy ramblings, this is me. Every land still chasing dreams. Every rebel that never walked away. You're the light that got me through the grave. Still I rise, still out there, with your memory in my head. God, you carried me when I was weak, when I couldn't stand, you lifted me more times than I could ever say. You made a way, you made a way. And I've got dreams that won't let go, a foundation built, some love I know. For my son, for the words he played, I'll turn my loss into something I've been made. Yeah, I rise, now I'm stronger than before. Every scar just opened up a door. I'm still here, hear me now. I won't break, I won't bow. Mommy rambling, loud and clear. This is my voice, this is my ear. Every rebel, every heart, you've been with me from the start. Still I rise, still I fight, turning darkness into light.
I'm still your mom, and I'll build something beautiful from all this pain.
Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, what a day. What a day. Let me hope that you can hear me. Whew. I had spent the day with Ethan. We had to go on a road trip of sorts, and we went on a roller coaster of sorts. Yeah. And yeah, it was fun. Let's see. You had a shite show to deal with, Jen? I hope it's all cleaned up. Let me see here. I'm going to make sure you can hear me. Hold on. Yes, you hear me? Okay, good. Well, all right. So, what was I going to say? Lot of stuff. I mean, I've been listening to a lot of stuff. I had some time in the car. Ethan was driving. and we were listening to music a lot. He has quite the playlist. I can't even believe some of the songs that are on this kid's playlist. I'm like, where do you have all this old music from? It's crazy. But yeah, he has good taste in music. I just can't believe how much old stuff he has. Like, it's crazy. I'm always amazed by it every time I listen. He puts it on. All right. So anyway, but in between, because he had to go do something, and then I got some time. I had to wait and then listen to stuff. So I was listening to stuff in the car, and I was listening to some of the craziness on the Karmelo Anthony case, just crazy. And I had to write in there and be like, this is absurd. Okay, I'm leaving. You people think like this is normal. This is not. What are you doing? What are you saying? Yeah, it's nuts. There's chats that go on there. Horrific. Anyway, people that side with the murderer just because of the color of his skin. It's out of control. You went to Adrian's. I was in Adrian's car today, and I was surprised by her music. Oh yeah. Yeah. Then you cleaned up twice. Oh boy. So it wasn't. Yeah, I'm wearing a sweatshirt, so it wasn't hot here. It wasn't. We were in here, so but it wasn't hot where we were. But just listening to some of this stuff, I'm just amazed. I cannot even understand it. I really can't. Is that Linda Uribe? You have a new profile picture. Hi, in our mountains, a bear reached through a window and clawed a young boy. Window was open. The bear pushed in the screen. Did you see Ethan's? Short, Linda? With the bear? I heard something else too in New Jersey. They captured a bear that was going through the neighborhoods. Yeah, the bears are around. The bears are out. Up here years ago, we had a bear that took a baby off a porch out of a stroller and killed the baby. Yeah, go look. Ethan made a short the other day about the bear that was right around here. But all this Karmelo Anthony stuff is just, it's too freaking much. And it's getting worse, and it's getting worse, and it's getting worse. Because now that Dominique guy and hi Nora, apparently he's trying to raise money again or something, and you've got another woman that's raising money, but allegedly she's raising it under domestic violence. There's a person, Sarah Field, you can find her on Twitter. She's doing a lot of investigative reporting on this and uncovering a lot of things, but what's happening to her, she's getting a lot of threats. She's getting a lot of hate. She's getting outright threats from people. Yep. There's a woman, the one that she's saying is raising this money, that literally came out and told her to hug her child. Something like, because your time's limited. A real threat. It's horrendous. And then men that are threatening her, and It's just terrible. The boy had many facial stitches. At least he's alive, right? Boy, that's crazy. But yeah, there's just so much happening. It's not funny, but she's not stopping, and she's like, I don't fear them because my God is bigger. They've tried things like to put curses out there, or like voodoo stuff, and she's like, you go on with your bad selves there because my God is bigger and my God's got this. If people think they have so much power, they're going to wish bad stuff, they're going to say bad stuff, and then they think that they're going to not be accountable for what they say online. And just like that parole, the woman that worked with the parole board, right, who got fired for saying what she did online, people are going to be held accountable for, if you go around threatening people and you go around saying things that you shouldn't say, well, your palm trees are better. Yeah, I know, right? We have palmetto trees there in South Carolina. I don't know. They're not good, right? Shucks. I thought they were the best. I was in a palm tree competition. Oh, boy. Yours are better. Oh, boy. But yeah, they're going to be accountable for what they put online. And especially if you have someone that's in the justice system, in the Department of Corrections, and they're saying that they're going to be biased and do certain things. And are you kidding me? And you're not going to be held accountable? Oh my gosh. Just like that professor that I know that they're going to expose that. I brought it here. I think I might have been one of the first people. I think I was, because I saw it, not just myself. I saw the article, and I brought it right to you guys. And I said, "What is it with this lady? Like, what? I didn't even know where she was a professor. Then we found out it was Howard University." But she's saying all this stuff, and that article is horrendous. Oh, and that's what the chat I was in tonight, they were blaming, again, Austin Metcalf's dad, that his son is dead. Like, are you kidding me? And that's what I had to write in there. I said, you have some nerve or something blaming the father. Karmelo Anthony is a murderer. He is the reason Austin Metcalf is deceased. And then I decided I have to go. I can't deal with this insanity. But yeah, what kind of person would ever want you teaching their children? You talking like that article? It's unbelievable. Student girl wrote on internet they wanted to kill teachers and students. They arrested her. Yeah, exactly. And teachers have to watch themselves, and teachers' aides, and anybody, working. They can't go on there. You can't go bully and harass people. Okay, who's going to want you near their kids? And rightfully so. What the heck? Cranking out content that's just absolutely disgusting. And you're supposed to be okay around kids? Seriously. We see it all here, don't we? It's just craziness. Channels dedicated to bullying someone, to harassing them, right? Inciting hate, inciting violence, inciting threats. It's the same thing. You can't do this kind of stuff. You can't do it. You'll be held accountable. It's just, hi there, who's that? I can't make out that name. Handsome man. Hi, handsome man. How are you? Okay. So I just can't. I can't. I don't know. I try very hard to understand it, and I can't. How these people are defending Karmelo Anthony just because of the color of his skin. It's crazy. And so, yeah, we have that. And then there's stuff about Nancy Guthrie. I don't know. They're saying heard that there's 2 locations, but they're still looking in that location in Mexico, and still nothing's been found. Lynette Hooker, still nothing's been found. It's people disappearing in thin air without a trace. You know, absolute insanity. Oh, let me tell you something. In case, well, if you subscribe to my blog, you'll get a notification because today I published a new post, so you would have got a notification. If you're subscribed to my blog, it goes out automatically. If you're not, you can go over there if you're a U.S. resident. I put up a community post. Where sponsor is giving away an Amazon gift card, and there's a giveaway on our blog. Thank you very much. So, and it's going to be per blog. They're doing it, but the only requirements are you must live in the United States, and you must not win on any other blog this card in this campaign, which is the Sacred Truth. It's on Angel Network. So you can go try to get an Amazon card. There's no purchase necessary. There's no big giant hoops that you have to jump through. It's really straightforward, and you can enter and try to win, right? Yeah. I feel they will never find Nancy. Yeah, it's looking that way. I don't even know if they're going to find Lynette. You know, when we talked about Summer Wells last night and Sebastian Rogers, and it's just, you know, what's going on? What's going on? And then meanwhile, you have so much chaos that's going on. Oh, and you know what? Somebody got sentenced today. And I was not there. I should have broadcast it, but I wasn't home. Tracy Grist, remember the mother mastermind that the son, almost the Timu version of the Adelsons. So let's see what her sentencing was today. Okay. I believe she was sentenced today. Thought I saw that when I was away. Hold on a second. Wasn't it today? When did she get sentenced? Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't today. Why did I think it was today? That's odd. Where was I? You know what she got? Well, she only got 15. Oh, she got 15 years to life. 1 to 15 years for criminal conspiracy. 1 to 15 years for obstruction of justice, and 0 to 5 years for multiple counts of domestic abuse. Oh, they're running consecutively. She's 61 now. During the sentencing of Tracy, Mark Rastelli, the brother of the victim, Matthew, spoke about the impact Matthew's death had on their family. He lost his brother, his parents lost their child, and Matthew's children lost their father. He said that Matthew was an amazing and loyal person. He was loyal to the people he loved, and maybe that was his biggest fail, said his brother Mark. Matt trusted and gave his loyalty to the wrong people, and that loyalty cost him his life. Mark said that Tracy was the root of the poisonous tree in Matthew's death, stating that she led him to the place where he was murdered. There is no forgives, Tracy. There is no excuse. There is no alternate version of events. He asked the court to impose the highest possible sentence. Following Mark's statement, Matthew's mother, Diane Rastelli, spoke. She told the court that Tracy was constantly a problem in the home of Catherine and Matthew. However, Matthew saw through her. Tracy, you have been very vocal in wanting to eliminate Matt, said his mother, Diane. Matt only wanted to keep this family safe from your vile and evil ways. Diane said that Tracy has a lot to repent for. She asked the court to maximize all of her charges in sentencing. Okay, let's see here. So, let me see here. During the sentencing, There's got to be more on this. Yeah, so, okay, well, she's 15, so that's 30, 35 to life. Yeah. So she's probably going to be in there for the rest of her life, right? Okay, so that was that I wanted to go over. Let's just look quickly at Nancy Guthrie and these new locations. Okay, so the Nancy Guthrie search team focuses on 2 new locations following anonymous tips. The volunteer search group in Mexico has launched a follow-up search almost a week after receiving an anonymous tip about Nancy Guthrie's whereabouts. Buscando Corazones Nogales, a volunteer group in Mexico that searches for missing people, said that it is returning to the field to expand its search, and it's now focusing on 2 new locations near Nogales, a border city of Nancy's hometown of Tucson, Arizona. The new locations were described as vast and difficult to cover. Last week, the leader of that organization, Ramona Guadalupe Ayala Ortiz, stated that the group received an anonymous call informing them that Nancy had been buried in an unmarked grave in the Mariposa area. The position is located west of Nogales and near the border strip with Arizona. While the search uncovered 25 unmarked graves, none of them were connected to Nancy, and no other evidence was found. However, the volunteer group remains committed to its search in the hopes of finding answers. Okay, so they're going to search 2 new areas, and that's what there is to say about that. Now, you know, when I was sleeping, I heard this case, and I have to look this up. think it was out in Colorado, and some Marine killed his wife. No, killed his. I think it was the woman he was having an affair with. She found out she was pregnant, and he put her in like a mine. I heard this like half in my sleep, so I have to look this up. But yeah. Two people shot, one dead at a Delaware hospital. Tropical storm watch issued for millions as life-threatening weather system builds off the U.S. coast. Woman missing in South Carolina after leaving Planet Fitness and walking towards a wooded area. New cybersecurity report flags possible vulnerability in Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. What is that about? Let's see what it's about. The task force that's investigating Nancy Guthrie's disappearance is aware of a new cybersecurity report examining a rise in targeted crimes. Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos confirmed the information has been flagged for investigators. Rumors of a possible wrench attack in the Guthrie case have circulated since early in the investigation. The concept refers to situations in which criminals orchestrate a crime and hire others to carry it out. Oh, you mean like solicitation of murder? In these cases, the victim of the violence is a more vulnerable relative of the person criminals are looking to extort. While there's no official indication that Guthrie's case is involved in that type of crime, experts say the report highlights a growing concern in cases involving vulnerable targets. The bad guys in these cases and in many types of criminal cases utilize open source information and social media information to find their targets and the target's vulnerabilities. The pressure point. Lisa J. Miller, a retired detective and law enforcement executive at Colorado Attorney General's office, said that news releases from companies describing wealth, social media posts showing off big expenditures, big toys, big homes. Many of us put at least some of our lives out there for everyone to see, and it's usually the happiest part. Nancy's Guthrie could have been viewed by someone watching her Today segment as a vulnerability. Miller's comments come after Certic, a cybersecurity firm, put out a report that designated Guthrie's abduction as a wrench attack by proxy. When Sheriff Nanos was asked about the potential relevance of a wrench attack, he said he had flagged it to the investigation team. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Drivers trapped as Houston flash floods turned roads into rivers. This is an actual headline. Nancy Guthrie case. Search history could expose the suspect. Let me see here. Suspect in custody after a deadly shooting at a Delaware hospital. Okay. Now, the Gilgo Beach killer is going to be sentenced tomorrow, right? Let's see. Yeah. Wednesday is sentencing day for Rex Heuermann, the Gilgo Beach serial killer. He's a former Manhattan architect. He pled guilty back in April to murdering 8 women. It's unclear whether he will make a statement, an elocution statement, but the legal expert said it won't change the outcome. Of course not. Heuermann has already agreed to multiple life sentences, so there's no doubt the judge is going to sentence him to life plus consecutive sentences on top of that so that he dies in a New York State prison. Let's see, on Tuesday, the Suffolk County Sheriff's Office released a new mugshot of the stoic, red-faced 62-year-old. I'll put that up here, hang on. This is his new mugshot. Let's see here. So Valerie Mack is one of the women that Heuermann admitted to murdering, and her son, Benjamin Torres, was only 6 years old when his mother was reported missing. He plans to read a statement. His attorney, John Ray, plans to read a statement from Torres at Heuermann's sentencing. When they give their victims' impact statements, it will be about what torture he has put them and their families through, Ray said. Heuermann's ex-wife, Asa Ellerup, will not attend. Her lawyer said in a statement, in part, she believes this day should be centered on the victims, their families, and the profound impact these crimes had on their lives. There really can be no justice on earth that's even possible to match what he has done, said Ray. Ray added that Heuermann will have to take his punishment to eternity. Okay, and then trial begins for Northern New York woman accused of helping hide murder victim's body. Who's this? Jury trial is underway in Northern New York for Heaven Dashnaw, who is accused of helping Keith Henry hide the body of his wife, Chloe Henry, after he shot and killed her in Moores last October. Hold on, so what this is, let's see what this is all about. Chloe Henry's body was later found in Chazy. Keith Henry admitted to the crime. He is now serving 25 years to life. Dashnaw has pled not guilty to the charges she's facing. Henry is expected to testify against her tomorrow. Wow, so when did this happen? Heaven Dashnaw? Let's see. Chloe Henry, Plattsburgh, New York. That's way upstate. Okay, so let's see. Chloe Henry's family is speaking out for the first time. And this was January of 2026. Heaven Dashnaw appeared for a status conference hearing. Prosecutors say that she helped Keith Henry hide his wife's body after he shot and killed her in October. group of women in the gallery wore shirts to honor Chloe Henry. Chloe needs justice, said Chloe Henry's cousin. Chloe didn't deserve it. She will always remain 25 years old. Both Deschnaw and Keith Henry pled not guilty to all charges against them in November. And this led to a tragic emotional roller coaster for not only her and her boys, but obviously the family too. We've all suffered. Deschnaw was named as a co-defendant in this case just days before entering her plea. Not only interviews, but through GPS data locations of Chloe Henry's phone, Heaven Deschnaw's phone, and Keith Henry's phone, they were able to identify the things that she was involved in, said District Attorney Andrew Wiley for Clinton County. Deschnaw does not have a plea agreement with prosecutors at this time. Any motions that our lawyers may want to make in the case were due Thursday, but that didn't happen. For now, Chloe Henry's family is just focused on keeping her memory alive. She left behind her boys, which was her world. She left behind her family members that were her world. She was an amazing person, and like I said, she will always remain 25 years old, and she will always remain in all of our hearts. So that's going on now. See what else is going on. I'm going to rest it. Okay, we got that one. Okay, let's see. Dating app. No. Let's see what else we have here. Before we go on to the Twitter. Chilling details. Jelly Roll, I told you, is filing, reveals surprising date of separation. And I also heard there was someone else. California co-eds killed after being swept out to sea by dangerous waves while sleeping. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so I don't have anything more there. Let me check back in the chat just to see what's going on in here. You saw the impact statements, including the mom on Grist. Yeah. Okay, let's see what Mr. Wu is saying. If Space Mog is still no Nancy, oh, still on it? On it, yeah. Let's see. I can't help but think Savannah had something to do with it. You think Savannah had something to do with it, Tree Dog? Really? Chris Watts, Scott Peterson, and Susan Smith? Wow. That's that's something, Tree Dog. Is that really how you feel? I mean, that would be crazy if, yeah, I don't know. I don't think she did because she was in New York. I don't think she did. But the whole situation is just so crazy. That's an older one. Husband put wife in the mine shaft. Yeah. Yes. But was it his wife? Because I was listening to it, Linda, and they said something like, well, then they found out she was pregnant and he put her in there, and then he mentioned another wife, but I was half asleep, so I don't know. I have to check it out. Let me see if I can pull up that case in a second. Let me see. Put the mine shaft. Let me see. I think it was in 2015 or something. Yes, Christopher Lee. That's what it is. Christopher Brandon Lee. Okay, of a fellow Marine. See, hold on. Christopher Brandon Lee murdered 19-year-old Erin Corwin, the pregnant wife of a fellow Marine, and threw her body down a 140-foot abandoned desert mine shaft in 2014. I remember there was somebody out searching with them that had searched these mine shafts for some other reason. He was telling them which ones had been searched. And Erin Corwin was a Marine wife living at the 29 Palms Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center in California. Christopher Brandon Lee was a neighboring Marine who was having an illicit affair with her. See, it wasn't his wife. It was his girlfriend and the wife of another Marine, right? Okay. Corwin believed she was pregnant with Lee's child. Prosecutors argue that Lee lured her into the desert to kill her to hide the affair from his own wife before their planned relocation to Alaska. I'm trying to think of something. Yeah, I got to just write down. So I just remembered something. I just got to write down something. I've got to do 2 things. I've got to schedule 3 appointments tomorrow. I just want to put it down. All right, so let's see. On June 28th, 2014, Lee strangled Corwin from behind for at least 5 minutes using a homemade garrote made of rebar and cord. He then dragged her body and pushed her head first down the Rosa Peru mine shaft near Joshua Tree National Park. A massive federal and local search involving NCIS and volunteers combed 300 square miles of desert for nearly 2 months. A video camera lowered into the deep mine shaft finally located her body on August 16th, 2014. So, like, little less than 2 months later, right? In November of 2016, Lee was convicted of first-degree murder with a special circumstance of lying in wait. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. There's a Lifetime movie called Secrets of a Marine Wife that's a dramatization of the case. Shocking courtroom confession. A former Marine shocked the courtroom during his own murder trial, admitting to strangling the wife of another Marine and pushing her head first down the mine shaft in the remote California desert. Christopher Brandon Lee, 27 years old, made the statements after taking the stand Thursday in testimony. Lee had pleaded not guilty to killing 19-year-old Erin Corwin, with whom he was suspected of having an affair. I'm no longer scared to tell the truth. People have to know what I did, he testified. When prosecutor Sean Dougherty asked Lee if he's the one who strangled Corwin, he replied, "Yes, I am." Corwin's body was found 100 feet down a mine shaft in a remote area of the high desert near Joshua Tree National Park after a nearly 2-month search. I made the decision to kill her, Lee testified. I was controlled by the anger, the hate I felt that day. It was something I never want to experience again. He said he approached Corwin from behind and strangled her for at least 5 minutes with a garrote that he made up of 2 pieces of rebar and a cord. He then dragged her body to the mine shaft and pushed her in head first. Lee's attorney questioned his client only briefly, trying to emphasize that Lee had not planned the killing. Lee testified that he decided to kill Corwin because he said she had essayed one of the family members the first time that accusation came to light. An investigator and a spokesperson with San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. Let's see. Closing arguments in the case were set for Wednesday. Erin Corwin, 20, was last seen. Let's see. Her husband reported her missing. Her body was discovered 140 feet down. The search for her, Let me see here. Corwin's friend from Tennessee confirmed to authorities that the two were romantically involved and that Lee was afraid his wife would find out, according to the court documents. The friend said they were planning a hunting trip for June 28th, the day Corwin disappeared, to celebrate the pregnancy. Lee initially told investigators Corwin was just an acquaintance, but later admitted that they had kissed and were growing closer. Okay. All right, let me see here. Okay, so now let me see what's going on the Twitter bugs here. I'm looking at a Karmelo Anthony Supporters. Okay, this is by someone who've started a sick new social media trend. They're dancing around to a song about Austin Metcalf being killed while doing stabbing motions. In some of the videos, they're even dancing with a knife. Keep in mind, Your kids go to school. Kids who have been raised to view white people as the enemy. Kids who don't value human life, especially white lives. Kids who won't think twice about stabbing your child over everyday stuff at school. This is a problem. This is a cultural rot, a societal cancer. And it's literally dancing in people's faces as they continue to try and ignore it. Someone made something, I don't know if it's real or whatever, but it's terrible. Okay, let me see. Another love thy enemy, turn thy cheek. Brainwashed with white racist Christianity that was used. What is this? What? Do you know Karmelo Anthony murdered a young teenage boy, took his entire life away? Do you all grasp what that means? Racism has nothing to do with it. No one made him kill a kid. No one. Karmelo Anthony can brutally murder a white kid at a high school track meet, and they're up in arms, raising $700K for him after he faces murder charges, but they don't give two shites about a black father gunned down someone else. Let's see. They need to be sued by the Metcalfs, hit them for $5 million, and take their GoFundMe money, their new cars, their new home, as well as their last home. Karmelo can't be held without parole because he was a minor, but because he was a minor, his parents are physically responsible. Karmelo's coach from Centennial High testified in court during the murder that Karmelo Anthony was supposed to be on the field warming up with his teammates. Neither he nor the teammate who testified knew why Anthony crossed the field. But they want Karmelo Anthony to get away with murder. Let's see. Karmelo Anthony is in jail, dude. He didn't get away with it. Then they're talking about the Texas parole supervisor fired for Karmelo Anthony posts, saying that he will be protected on the inside. Somebody said they paid the fake protesters to scream and cry. Nobody believes Karmelo Anthony was innocent. I would have been able to answer no for... Let me see here. Oh, and then they said, a lot of his appeal is, I think it's going to be successful, right? And according to legal experts that were speaking about it and others. Someone said, you're arguing with the voices in your head. My stance is Anthony shouldn't have stabbed him. What? A woman, is that true? Some woman holds up a plane to announce, excuse me, everybody, free Karmelo, free Karmelo. Is that true? It's crazy if it is. I don't know, so crazy. Okay, let me go back over here now. Charleston White said a hit was sent on Karmelo Anthony's Jeep, so he told his dad he'll start driving it so they can attack him thinking it's Karmelo. Charleston let his own son drive it, and they ran him off the road thinking it was Karmelo driving it. Karmelo Anthony's uncle Kevin Hayes reacts after a newly released song by a rapper, and so many good versus evils gone viral. Kevin Hayes used the same threatening words as Karmelo just before he stabbed Austin Metcalf. Start something started and see what happens to you. The lyrics mention Austin Metcalf losing his life at a track meet and a lack of accountability. Dominique Alexander stated that Anthony family paid Mike Howard $75,000. Charleston White is claiming the family raised $1 million total. Sarah Fields says she has a lot of questions. Let's see, what is this about now? Um, Dominique Alexander is a felon who beat a baby to the point of brain injury and is acting as an advocate. This is back in 2025. For Karmelo Anthony family is angry that I exposed him. This is Sarah Fieldsbeck, 2025, that he is grifting, a racist pot stirrer running a fraudulent organization. He called me out by name during his press conference. He held up my posts, including Karmelo's arrest report, which I obtained through a FOIA, in a post in which I was threatened, a strange choice to highlight. Among others, he claimed my intent was to interfere with Karmelo's family receiving assistance. The man has placed a target on me and my family for reporting the truth and investigating him and his organization. This is who he is, and I will not be intimidated. I am no stranger to threats. I have received them nearly every hour for the last 4 days. It will likely get worse. Please pray for my family, she says. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to see the appearance of. Wow. Okay, yeah, I it's just more, so much craziness. I think there's going to be a lot more that comes out regarding a lot of this stuff that they're doing, the fundraising, all of that stuff. Let's see. Hello to Scooter. What happened? Did you see my palm trees? Mr. Wu, how are you? When I posted last night. Did you post your palm trees last night? I missed your palm trees. Sometimes you take stuff down before I can see it. You're always moving stuff around. But I can't compete. We only have palmetto trees there. Though there are palm trees that other house that I tried to show that they brought in. They're different than palm trees. They're very, I think they're designer ones, right, Scooter, on that house? Remember the house, the one that's for sale for $3.7 million? Yeah, but we can compete with the palmetto trees. Yeah. It's only the tree, you know, this state tree, but it's not. All I have to do is like something for someone to hate it. I like Nutella. I hate it. I like South Carolina. I hate it. Edisto, I hate it. Palmetto trees, they're ugly. I hate them. It's so childish. It is so unbelievably childish. You're living your life. They're reading and comparing themselves. You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh, right? Because it's so freaking psychotic. But your palm trees are actually better. Okay. All right, we'll leave it there. It's okay. I'm glad that you have beautiful palm trees, you know? It's good. You don't have to, I'm not going to palm tree shade you. I'm not going to throw shade on your palm trees. Don't throw shade over on the palmettos. We can be fine. Why can't they both be nice? But you know what? You know what's better than the palm trees? I'll tell you something. The living oaks with the Spanish moss. Now that is something crazy, okay? And they build the roadways around them. The roads, because they are so protected, okay? I mean, if you get in so much trouble if you just cut one of those trees down. They build the roads around them. And they are gorgeous. They are just stunning. And especially when they go over the roadway and then you have all the Spanish moss coming down. Gorgeous. So that is that. And then the dolphins, they make you cry. And we were very blessed. We had 2 excursions totally funded for us this trip, right, Scooter? Amazing, amazing. Thank you, Peachy. And that was really nice. And they helped us out and with other things as well, which was amazing. I've got to do a write-up and a video on the whole Edisto water sports. Great, great people. Apparently I'm lying about that, Scooter. So, right, like we really had to pay for that, right? Yeah. No. It was a wonderful, wonderful sponsorship for that. It's great. We had a blast of a time. They took the boys and I out to Otter Island the first excursion. We were out for like 4 hours on that one because they left us on Otter Island for like, might have even been 3 hours and then at least an hour. It might have even been close to 5 hours. That was a big excursion. The second excursion we went out with Scooter and Jen and Jimmy and Scooter's sister and myself. We went to Dolphin Watch and went all around. So, I have an interesting tidbit, but I'll bring it out about someone that and behind the scenes stuff that was going on. Yep. Emails. That's all I'll say. We know about the emails. They were very inquisitive. And I have it. So it's so blatant. Yeah, they were very, let's just say there was a lot of interest in our sponsor, and there was an email sent, but they didn't fool them. And it's obvious when you see the way the email was written. It's kind of ridiculous. It tips it right off that, why are you writing this email? Why would you write an email like this and expect anybody to believe what you're saying? But they also didn't understand that, number one, I'm telling the truth about who I'm working with. Number two, I've become very good and close friends with that person. So number three, when you then contact that person and send an email that's entirely ridiculous, makes no sense, and then thank somebody for their help in it, what help? With what? They didn't get an answer for a reason. And guess what? You wouldn't believe this. It happens to be one of the people that were tweeting my sponsors back in the ColourPop days. That person was still obsessed from the ColourPop days. Yeah. Yep. But they tout they spout off. They don't do stuff like that, Mr. Wu. They don't do stuff like that. Right? Aren't we're the ones that are supposed to be doing all that stuff, contacting people's jobs and stuff. We're supposed to be doing it. We're supposed to be doing that. Keep pulling the wool over. Here's what they're trying to do. Be smarter. Take the wool out from your eyes and know that the ones that are calling it out are the ones that are doing it themselves. Dangerous. Contacting jobs, contacting sponsors, working behind the scenes, lying, no self-awareness. Not too smart. Because there's laws against that. You know that, right? There's laws against that. Especially in those states. And a pattern, because there's a pattern with this person. Because when we got the email, okay, and I knew the name, I went through my evidence, and I can show a clear pattern with this person constantly and consistently. This was also a person that was contacting authors and threatening to contact authors. So I have a clear and consistent pattern of this person. The laws, they are a-changin'. Yes, they are. You can't just go and do stuff like that. Yeah, fake rules. It's a complete facade and a farce. It's, the truth always comes to light. I have a lot to bring out there. See, in all this time they think they got away with it because I don't say it, I don't show it. Not until I have everything in a row. But you know I know it. And I know you're watching me. And I know you sent that email. And I have it. You were dying to know what they were sponsoring. Right? You were dying to know. You didn't get an answer. But you exposed yourself again. Oh, they watch every single thing I say. I could keep them all here. If I stayed here 24/7, they wouldn't even leave the house. They'd stay right there. They catch every word, everything. I know, they're not supposed to care, right? You know what's so funny? If they had self-awareness, if they had any self-awareness, they would realize that when you write novels about somebody you allegedly don't care about, don't want to be like, don't want to know what they're doing, you hate them so much, but your entire life is dedicated to that person, and you research them to the point it's so obvious how hard you're researching out there everything I do, right? Because you're about Ray's Foundation and about getting that name before I've even put it out here. That just shows you're in there every day. Just about Jimmy's that horrible situation that happened with that woman here in the town. The only way you did that is because every day you're searching Google, my name, my kid's name, my husband's name, my daughter-in-law's name, everything, the schools my kid go, everything. Because your obsession is insanity. It really is. And you can't even see it. And you talk about self-awareness and you can't even see it. It's ridiculous. You talk about yourselves while you say you're talking about me. It's about you. We're the ones that are going on vacation. We're the ones that are going and building foundations. And yes, a grief retreat can be a vacation. Yes, it can. Learn that. Okay? What do you think a retreat is? It's a vacation. It's a vacation from your normal surroundings. It's dealing with your grief in a space that's really spiritual with other people that are going through intense grief like that. So whether it's a retreat, a vacation, a celebration, whatever we want to call it, it's absolutely none of your business. But you so badly want to be there that you try to live through us. And we're the ones that are off social media living our life, and you're stalking our every move. You can't stop obsessing. It's really, really scary, dangerous. Okay? You're dangerous. You're all dangerous. what I've seen, you're dangerous. Yeah, you are. The hate that you incite, you're dangerous. Especially what you did with Jimmy and that tragedy you knew nothing about. You put everyone's life in danger when you went with that without knowing at all what it was. Lied to people. Talk about lies. That's dangerous. You lie that we called a SWAT on herself. You lie about the most disgusting things that you accuse us, that you say as a fact without any facts. Things we did against our children. That's sick. That's twisted. That is true defamation. You better get right with the laws because, you think you can just say anything like that? You can't. That's serious freaking stuff you're saying with not one fact to back it up, and you'll never have one because we never did anything like that. That is just so twisted, and you love to talk about it. You love to talk about that. It's kind of sick and twisted. Are you interested in that? Why do you always talk about that so graphically? That's disgusting. It really is. But they've been wrong so many times and they're never embarrassed. No, and they never admit it, of course not. They just double down. Just double down. What is Planet? I don't see Planet. Planet Damnation is here? Is Planet Damnation here? It's another dimension, but yeah, there's the laws are and how are you not embarrassed when you're out there spouting your mouth off? And we know what you're doing behind the scenes. We know what you did behind the scenes. And yet you're saying, well, we're doing behind the scenes. And you're the ones doing real life stuff behind the scenes. Right? Hoping that it never gets out there. You're just so smart. You're so smart. So it's like just baffling. Talk about stuck and can't move on. It's like a freaking broken record of lies. That's what it is. A broken record of lies. Over and over and over and over, and maybe people will believe it. No accountability, think they're above the law, can do anything they want to someone's business, and they're above the law. Should check on those laws. That one, that sounds like Gravel thinks she is going to stay back. And we don't know it's her. Well, believe me. Believe me. We know. We know. Videos is one thing. This is not that. Yeah, no, it's way beyond reviewing videos. It's way beyond that. Exactly, Mr. Wu. Exactly. Absolute, yeah, a whole new level. And like they said, you give somebody enough rope and they take care of things themselves. Because they just keep getting worse and 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 worse. It's absolutely it's insanity, but God will take care of it. The truth's going to come to light. Like that Sarah Fields said, you know, I know God's got this. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. I know God's got this. And always does and always did. God's timing is God's timing. And I think God's just trying to make sure that there's so much that it will be mind-blowing when it's exposed. And I wonder what everybody will think then. All the behind-the-scenes crap that's been going on all the while. And I didn't have a Toyota Sienna down in Edisto. Very interesting. But yeah, so where were we? Yeah, so we had a great sponsor. More than that, friendship. More than that, someone that I've really connected with on a very, very special level. Somebody that became a very, very good friend and then put me in contact with some other people that have become some very good friends and who understand what we're doing with the foundation. Because apparently, if you listen to people, I'm not allowed to have a foundation. I'm not allowed to do what I'm doing. Like, that's going to what? Everything you say is a lie, that I'm ever going to put any stock? You're the one that's watching me. So you'll see just how much stock I put in that. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's about living. It's about living and doing and helping and trying to help other people and trying to connect with other people and trying to do that all in the limited time that we all have. And with these people and the fools that they act like, and I said it before, we have to make everyone aware of who emails, who does this, who does that. Every time we do something, before we announce something, before we bring something forward, we've already got to go through all those channels so that when they send their emails but this time they saw the email for what it was before I even said a word. Because of the way it was written too. And the wording, which I'll point out at one time when I show it. But, yeah. And it's really sinister and it's sick. And it's so mean-spirited. And just, why does it bother you so much that I'm starting a foundation in my son's name? Why? Why does it bother you so much? Does it bother you that Gabby Petito's parents did it? Does that bother you? Does it bother you that other parents who've lost children have done it? Does it bother you? Why does it bother you so much? Oh, I will. I will. I don't know why it bothers them so much. Who the hell is she? Who the hell is she? What does she know about grief and grief retreats? I happen to know a lot about them. It's just so ridiculous. It really is. Stuck in one place, can't move on, spending their life doing that, not knowing how freaking short life is. Really. I can't even imagine. Cannot even imagine. And just how stupid it looks. You know how stupid that looks to go for, what is it, Scooter? 5 years we've been going there. For 5 years they've been saying how disgusting Edisto is. Edisto is so disgusting. Edisto is so dirty. Edisto is so this. Edisto is so that. But so obsessed that you wanted us to believe you were stalking us. And it must have just killed you, right? It must have just killed you that none of that was noticed. It must have killed you because we weren't even on freaking social media. So it must have killed you. You must have, oh my gosh, she's not going to see this until she gets home. Oh gosh. That you guys, they must have been banging their heads against the wall, right? You mean they're really living and doing and being present and not watching us when we're trying to pretend we're stalking them? Oh no, they had so much stuff conjured up in their heads. They wanted us calling the police and this and that. Why would we do that? The police are already informed when we're there about you guys. I told you that's happened since 2023. The first time you put out our address. Police are already aware when we're there. Do you understand? It's Mayberry by the sea. So just a laugh. Can't even believe, but anyway, yeah. But then to like show like that's where they want to be, it's crazy. For 5 years you say how much you hate it, but then you want to say, well, how wonderful it is. Oh my gosh. And not be embarrassed about that. It's just so ridiculous. It's really ridiculous, but hi, Planet. Oh, they planted it backfired on them because they had posted the outside of the house where we were, but they used AI to add a concrete driveway, which isn't there, with a Toyota Sienna in the driveway of the house we were at. No one had a Toyota Sienna. No one did. And so the picture was AI, but they doubled down on it and said it's not AI. The picture came from Google search image. And so they put it out with the house number and stuff, but they had done this, I guess, and done this big thing while we were on vacation. And were begging me to call the police and that they're there and all this stuff. But no one was seeing it. And so they must have been going crazy, right? Because they're expecting this big response and that we're going to think someone is there outside our house and blah, 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 blah. Either way, listen to me. Either way, it makes them look insane, okay? Pretending to stalk while putting out someone's address and the picture of where they're staying and all that is crazy, okay? And if somebody was there, that's even crazier and unlawful. But they must have lost their heads because nobody was knowing this because we freaking don't watch them, okay? And so then when we came back, that's when it was brought to our attention, all this stuff, and it's like, oh my gosh, they had been making videos like tomorrow it's coming and tomorrow we're going didn't even know about that when that was going on. And they must have like bruises on their head from banging their head against a wall because like that was the big game. But we were too busy watching dolphins and going to Otter Island and where there's no internet. There's no, we're having a good time. Going around, going to Botany Bay. Really going to Botany Bay and knowing what road it's on. It's not on the same road as Flowers seafood market. So, good double down. Just looks crazy. And the house doesn't have a concrete driveway. Nor did it have a Toyota Sienna. And when that dude went MRB. Oh no. I did they even go on? Mr. Wu, I don't care. Like, I'd love them to go on vacation, go live life, and just stay away and leave us alone. My gosh, go get some hobbies. Go get a life. Really, get a life before it's too late. Seriously. Freaking leave us alone. The list is longer and longer. It's really crazy. And can you imagine if the tables were turned, Mr. Wu, and we did something like that? Because that'd be like, oh my gosh, you put everybody in danger. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But who cares? Who cares? They do. Talk about a game. All I have to say, we're going to go to North Carolina. We're going to the Outer Banks. That's where our next grief retreat is going to be. Immediately shift to Outer Banks. Oh my gosh, Outer Banks. Outer Banks are disgusting. Outer Banks are horrible. Who would want to go there? It's so gross. It's so gross. It's so gross. Oh, I want to go there. Oh, we got to follow them. When are they going? Oh my gosh, is she getting another sponsor? Oh, you're going to email them again? Okay, good. You email them again. See if you can find out. All right, and then we'll tell them all this stuff about her, okay? Okay. Exactly, Mr. Wu. Exactly. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous. Really a psychosis. It's and so many people with it, right? How many people suffering that and it's scary too. Scary too because a lot of them claim to know so much about mental health, right? But it's like, yeah, it's insane. And it's whatever it is. It's like I have some power to make them hate. I can make them hate whatever it is I like, right? If I like something, they hate it. I can make them take up for a killer that killed a boy because if I'm speaking out about it, they will immediately take the other position. Did you know that? That's what kind of power I have. That's what it is. Would you believe that? That they will side with a cold-blooded killer just because of how I am covering something. It's not the only one. They'll stand with Mackenzie Shirilla. They'll stand with whoever it is just because they have to go against what I say. And that shows a level of severe immaturity. And I've said that a long time ago because I said I could not like someone, not think someone's a good person, think someone is doing terrible things, but if that person is a good artist, I can still say, well, that person can draw, that person can paint, that person can sing, that person can do this. They can still do that. It doesn't make them a good person if they're doing horrible things, but I don't have to say every single thing that they do is not good. That's a very immature thing. Tell them the next one's on Mars. Yes, I know, Planet Damnation, right? But no matter what I do, like, it doesn't matter. Oh, it's horrible. This is horrible. Horrible. She doesn't know how to do this. She doesn't know how to do that. She doesn't know how to do this. She doesn't know how to do that. She doesn't know how to do this. She doesn't know how to do that. It's horrible. It's horrible. I don't really look like this either. Ask Scooter. Scooter, right? They believe that this is all, that I sit in front of all filters. Hey, I go in front of people, okay? I meet people in real life. In real freaking life. But see, it makes them feel better for some reason, and they give me a backhanded compliment. Because the backhanded compliment is that I must look really freaking good to them, right? If they have to say I'm sitting in front of, what do they say, 20,000 filters? This is not who I really am? Okay. Okay. They're the ones that don't meet people in real life, right? They're the ones, but the majority of them don't even come out in front of the camera. But they're always talking about all the freaking filters. Okay. And not realizing that you're complimenting me. That's scary that you don't even realize that. It's funny. But I made Ethan laugh today. Oh, you got to listen to this one, right? So we had to stop, the last stop, we had to go to Walmart for a minute. So we pulled down an aisle and there was a woman, she was standing in the whole aisle, right? So we said, oh, excuse me. And so she pulled her cart over. So I just started, I don't know what the hell possessed me. But I started, Ethan was behind me. So I started walking super fast, like almost running, as fast as you could walk without running, okay? But like with a purpose. And Ethan was dying because he was behind me. And he goes, what are you doing? Because I can act like a goofball. And I said to him, well, don't. The other day I was walking in the supermarket and I just started like marching, like, but just because I don't know. Sometimes I just enjoy being a goofball, okay? And so I just see if people notice it. So I was walking beside Jimmy, and we're like, what do you think we should do for dinner tonight? And I'm just walking with like marching, my knees are coming up, and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, no, I'm just high knee walking. And I did that to Ethan too, going into TJ Maxx. I'm like, Ethan, look, he's got goes, it's okay. But we were just acting, I don't know. And then I was thinking on the way home, I just couldn't stop laughing. And he said, what are you laughing at? And I said, I'm laughing at these Instagrams, because I'm telling you, if you're ever in a bad mood or something, you should watch Instagram. Go on Instagram. There are so many freaking stupidly funny Instagrams that'll make you laugh your butt off, and then you just think about them. And that's what I was doing in the car. And he's like, are you okay? I said, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just thinking about these Instagrams. But yeah, it's fun. And AI asking how this story makes you. Oh, yeah. It's okay, because it's worse if you put their stuff in AI, what it says about them really, what they really are, rather than trying to make a narrative for somebody. Their own words are quite revealing. But yeah, it's funny. Some of the stuff on Instagram is really, I send, and then there's that thing where the lady's hysterical and she's like, I'm thinking about all these little things I'm sending to people, and they open them up. Have you seen the ones now? Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's this thing where, like, say somebody's on they're coming down their stairs and they've got like 2 steps or even one step, and it goes, forgetting that they use the age of 40 usually. They go, forgetting that you're over 40, and they show like the lady, like she'll jump off, so she'll skip the step. So they either show an ambulance coming like right after that, like she'll jump and then they'll show the woo, the ambulance, or the one they're doing now is that like it's mostly guys. Like one guy was just skipping like one step to go upstairs, and they show you he falls flat down, and then he's still going. And at first, like sometimes, like when you're first seeing them before you see the trend, you might think like, wait, what's going on? But then they're like kind of translucent, right? And they're like, oh, come on, stop it. It was one freaking step, right? But the guy's dead, and his spirit is out of his body, and it's going off to heaven now. And he's saying, I have so much stuff to do. Come on. And, or they're, like just, the lady's like, that's great, honey. Thanks. And she goes, let me get you the step ladder. And he's like, no, don't be silly. I can jump down from here. It's just a foot. And then he jumps down, and then they show you like he's looking at himself, and he's like, what the hell? And he looks down, and the guy that's like all twisted up on the ground. Come on. Yeah. There's a reason we hit it off, because of the silly stuff like that. My kids and grandkids are like, oh, here she goes. Oh, I know. I think I was doing that when, don't you remember when we got Rocky? I think I was running through the store then for some reason. Or have you ever seen the one where they go, this is how I walk home when I'm walking home alone so that nobody thinks about kidnapping me? And it's like all weird, like they're all whacked out, like you wouldn't even want to go near the person. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I mean, it's funny. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And then Ethan, you know what Ethan said? Um, Apparently those balls, Scooter, they have basketball players now. And Ethan used to love this little basketball when he was a kid. It was a tiny little basketball, went through a hoop. Oh my gosh, kid played, he loved playing basketball. So he saw this. He's like, why don't you get these guys? That's something. I'm like, yeah, you like that basketball? He's like, yeah, I would. But still big kids. Yeah, when I did that with the shopping cart today, I don't even know what possessed me, but because we just said to that woman, excuse me, and then I don't know, I just took off. But really, it was like, it was crazy. It was, you hear our New York Knicks won, right, Mr. Wu? Our New York Knicks. I just got, they had a bunch of Knicks stuff at the store. Ethan got a pair of pants with the New York Knicks on them. And what was I going to say? Something about the Knicks. Oh, and I always tell him to get the Snoopy shirts. Listen to this one. He picks out his own shirt. It had embroidery. And I go, what is this? It has Snoopy fishing. It's the cutest shirt you ever see. Because like normally, I see some of those, and he was like, "Oh, who'd wear that?" And then the friend that we had at Edisto had it on, right? And I go, "See, he's wearing it." So then I bought him one like last year, right? But this time, he picked this out of himself. It's so cute. It's like a vintage-looking Snoopy shirt. It's like a darkish blue. It almost looks like a denim, but it's not. And then on the front, it's embroidered. Snoopy's fishing in a rowboat. And then he goes, look at the back, Mom. On the back, it's huge. And it says, I'd rather be fishing with Snoopy. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's picking this out himself. Okay, good. So, yeah, it was really cute. I'm like, I'm happy for that one. I love Snoopy. New York Knicks didn't have to go through too much this year. Congratulations. Yeah. Yep. Brunson. Yep. They're happy, right? Everybody's happy about that. One of my kids' friends, he is going crazy because he's a longtime Knicks fan. He has a little boy too. Now he's in the Army and stuff. And he was writing all over Facebook. He's the one kid that put that for sale sign that we thought was that neighbor. Yeah, all those years ago. He was there. Yeah, it's their time. They're going to have the big thing, what Thursday it is. Big celebration, ticker tape parade, all that. But no, yeah, Jimmy did something funny the other day. Just like a goofball. Forget what the heck we did. And then we're sitting outside Dunkin' Donuts, Scooter, right? Trying to figure out what we're going to get for like 5 minutes. And I'm like, it was only 7 o'clock. I'm telling you. And I go to Ethan, is this even open? And he's like, oh my gosh, it's closed. 7 o'clock. We're there for like 5 minutes looking at the menu at the drive-in, deciding what we're going to get. 7 o'clock, it was closed. So then we had to go back to McDonald's to get this iced coffee, and I don't know what this guy put, and then Ethan went in to get something, and they're like, "Sorry, the ice cream machine is closed, doesn't work or something." And then I don't know what they put, like all this writing on the screen about my iced coffee. I said, "I just want coffee and cream. That's it. I don't want any of your shots of vanilla or whatever, sugar-free. I don't want that. I just want coffee, iced, and cream." And they're like, "Oh yeah, we know you do, but we've got to just put down sugar-free vanilla, no vanilla." What? It was the most crazy thing, yeah. I know, 7 o'clock to Scooter. 7 o'clock. What the heck? The one of them, when we were going down to Edisto, they had like a Dunkin' Donuts, I think, that was open. It was in I forget what it was in, but it was open late. But they closed early by us. Really early. Coffee and cream. Yeah, I don't want sugar. I just coffee, cream. That's it. What was I trying to think of? The heck was the coffee and cream? There was something else that happened today. What the heck? Oh, Scooter, I got the babies today. I tried to find those babies, those mini babies. They're special ones with the hearts. And I got the box with the baby in it. Got the box too. Whole milk? No. You know what I like, Mr. Wu? And it's hard to find up here, believe it or not. I just bought another container. I like light cream. Light cream. If I can't get light cream, half and half. But that's it. I don't take sugar. I don't put a lot of it, just a little bit. But light cream is my go-to. And I don't mean like light on the cream, light cream. Which one? The light cream or the babies? You want to see? I'll show you the box. Hold on. Hold on a minute. I'll show it to you, Scooter, so that you can see what I'm talking about. It's so freaking cute. But Ethan's like, "Come on, I'll get the basketball." I'm gonna get him one sometime. For a surprise. Let's see. Yeah, you do half and half. Try the light cream. Can you see it, Scooter? Why won't it? There. You know, there was a thing on Facebook. What does it say? Like, haters are gonna hate. Oh, they have one of those trends that are coming on, and they just gave it to me in my song, and it said, how the heck does it go? They're going to talk about you anyway. Might as well give them something to talk about, kind of thing. So I made one on TikTok, but I should this would be good too, right? They're going to talk about you anyway, so let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Now they can talk about the baby. Did you see her with the baby? Oh my gosh, what? I can't believe she took that box, the empty box that had that baby. I'm going to find out where they went and got it. I'm going to call the store and I'm going to tell the store. And would you believe the store said they don't care? The store said they saw her take that box and it was okay. That's what they told us. We got to go. Let's go to corporate. Let's go to corporate. Get her video. Get the timestamp. And we're going to go to corporate. Oh my gosh. Actually, I wrote a rap a long time ago about it. I did write a rap. Come on, I got it. If corporate doesn't listen, we're going to try. We're going to boycott it. Was it Target that she got it, or you think it was Walmart? Because I want to know. Or could it be TJ Maxx? If it's TJ Maxx, come on, somebody's got to get this. They got to listen to us. We're going to tell them we're all boycotting if they don't. They better send the police to her house. Because she got that box. And you're not supposed to take that. I know that. Because Carmine's mother's brother's sister works for Target. And you can't take that box out. They send that back to the manufacturer. Oh my gosh. Who the hell does she think she is? She's laughing, number one. What the hell is she laughing about? Okay? Laughing, says she's walking with her son in the store, making him laugh. Yeah, come on. Come on, he can't even stand to be with her. She didn't even go out with him. Kids don't even talk to her. They can't stand her. Come on, that's our narrative. We're sticking to it. She got the box. Oh my gosh. That's against the law, I think. I think it is. She said the lady saw her when she was going out of the store. Come on. What the hell? She took that away from a little girl, I bet you. Give me that. Are you taking my... Give me that. Right? Same false narrative that I'm supposed to be stealing tubes that I've never done, but I'm supposed to be because, you know, that's the narrative. I'm not getting it. Give it to me. It's the last one in the store. I don't care. I'm taking it. The lady even said to me, she goes, was that the empty box? I said, yeah, here, it's the empty box. I got the balls inside. Oh. Well, that lady must not have known. That lady must not have known you cannot take those boxes. I saw it on Reddit. I went on Reddit and I said it. I said, are you allowed to take those boxes? And they said no. That it goes back to the manufacturer. Yeah, I'm sure it goes back to the manufacturer when they're throwing dumpsters, throwing everything in dumpsters that people are dumpster diving for, right? Hi, it was good. It was good, all right. We're just having a little fun right now. The internet made me do it. right? Oh my gosh. Somebody is going to be their job. What if somebody loses their job because that box did not get back to corporate and she's just laughing about it? Said the lady didn't care. Said the lady didn't care. And you remember? Do you remember? I think she used to do that with the mini brands and that scooter too. I saw that scooter. She used to bring, they used to have all the products. They used to say, oh, look, I got another box, right? With all the little mini products. Because it wasn't enough that they were buying the balls. They had to take the boxes too. And I saw that back then. Scooter and her, I remember she was with Target. Remember? Remember when she was at Target with Jimmy and the boys? And she had 2 boxes of balls. 2 boxes of balls. And all of the mini brands. She said, look, we got the boxes and they have 5 mini brands. Who has the timestamp on that? Who has the timestamp on that video? Because we know it was Target. Go get the timestamp. It was 6 years ago. It was only 6 years ago. Come on. Go get the timestamp. You guys have nothing to do. You don't do anything. You watch the videos over and over and over again. You know where it is. Come on. Go get it. The day, remember, she was coming out of Target. She started a live and she showed she got 2 boxes with 10 mini brands in the boxes. Said that she could take them out. Come on. 11 people. You've got it. Who cataloged all of her videos? You know you did it. Come on, get them. Remember, you were doing it for the lawyer. Who was doing it for the lawyer? Come on. Remember? Go get it, because remember, you had to go through all that for the lawyer, but it was worth it. Come on, go get it. Scooter was doing it. She was showing the boxes, remember? Get Scooter too. Report her as well. I don't think you're supposed to take the empty boxes. I don't think you're allowed. I'm reading on the internet. Some people say they take it and they don't care. Other places say they care. Other people, they steal it right inside the store. They take it out of there inside the store. I don't know. Hurry up. We're going to find out where. Let's look at... Oh, gosh, she didn't do a live today. So we're not... All right. Well, she went somewhere with Ethan. Let's try to think about where they could have gone, whether it was Walmart. What could it be? It could be Walmart, Target. Could it be Kohl's? Could be Kohl's. She mentioned TJ Maxx. I think if we trace... She probably went... Where would she go with Ethan? Where would she have to go with Ethan? Let's sit here and brainstorm. I don't know. Where do you think she went with Ethan? You think she went to his girlfriend's parents' house? Maybe she had something to do over there. Are they getting engaged? They're getting engaged? The girlfriend's pregnant? Oh my gosh, the girlfriend's pregnant? No. No. Let's not jump to it. Let's get ahead of ourselves. Where could she have gone to? Maybe Ethan is transferring colleges? Maybe he's transferring colleges. I bet you he is transferring colleges. He's probably going to that college down in the city. Because he likes the city, right? And then you say he wants to be an actor? Oh, yeah. Maybe he's transferring down to the city. Well, if she was down in the city, it could be anywhere. It could be Target. It could be Kohl's. It could be Walmart. Oh, Where else could she have got those? She said, but she mentioned Walmart. But you think she was just mentioning Walmart to throw us off? Probably. Probably. Who has the spreadsheet on that? Just write it down. We'll hit them all. Maybe that lady that sponsored them in South Carolina. Write another email to her. You know who you are. Write another email to that lady. Go ahead. Because, like, just write it to her anyway. I don't even care if she's friends with her and stuff and she's going to hear about it. Just write it. Don't use your real name this time, though. Get one of those encrypted emails this time. Don't use your real email, your real name like last time. Yeah. Because she's going to show it to her. You already incriminated yourself. I don't know how many times. Get an encrypted email, okay? All right. Don't use your real name this time. Okay. Now, I know you thought she wasn't going to show her, but she did. Yeah. Don't do it anymore because it's really going to look bad when that comes out. Especially because you did the whole tweeting stuff for I don't know how many years, but don't do it. But I don't think you're not supposed to grab those. I'm sure you're not supposed to take those boxes out. Like, what? You can't take an empty box. I don't believe that the lady saw it. Just we could get the police, right? Just call the New York State Police. Somebody just call them. Just say, I think she got a Zuru box from a store, and I don't think she said the lady saw the box, but I don't think I don't think so. Hurry up. Go get somebody at the house now. Come on. What happened? But you'll take note. Excel on my old laptop, but yeah. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Well, yeah, we've got to give them some more to talk about, I guess. Because they need stuff. So anyway, Scooter, I have two of these, but I'll do these in their own video. But, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can you even imagine? Can you even imagine? And you know what it is? If I was sitting here smoking, right? It's so funny. I don't smoke. I don't go out to the casino. I don't go out to do all this stuff that a lot of these other people do. Right? But boy, you would think I spent $100 on this. Did you see that? Did you see how she blatantly showed a ball that doesn't even cost $10? And she showed it. Just like that. What a slap in the face to everybody. She's so disgusting. She's so disgusting. Can you even believe that? It's probably her birthday money. Ethan probably bought it for her birthday month. Yeah, she probably had birthday money. Yeah, in the PayPal. Somebody sent her PayPal birthday money. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine that. Can you believe it? Can you freaking believe it? Right? They can buy cigarettes, they can buy alcohol, they can buy whatever they want. Wow. But yeah, that'll be talk of the town. Yeah. I don't know why. And yeah, somebody better get right on that. You think she really has that? Why would you use your own name? You really? Oh my gosh. You did use your own name? I know you didn't think the lady was going to show it to her. Oh my gosh. You didn't think she was telling the truth, right? You thought they were going to be like, we don't even know who that is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know, but you gotta... you should expect she might be telling the truth. I know, you didn't think... Right, you didn't think anybody would want to work with her. You didn't think anybody would want to sponsor anything. You didn't think that she really made a friend with the lady, did you really? Come on. I know. Yeah. It's just going to look terrible, but try to spin it like we do everything. Just tell everybody it's smoke and mirrors. We'll get more smoke, we'll get more mirrors. Can somebody order more smoke and mirrors, please? We're going to need a lot of them. Heavy on the smoke, heavy on the mirrors. She's got freaking babies. I can't even. I can't. Where are they? Where is she putting those babies? They're this big. Where is she putting them? Oh my gosh, probably. What the hell? Oh boy. The hell? That carrying that bullet. Oh, I don't think they know about the bullet. I don't think we told them about the bullet, Bink. They had their own narrative, right? That you couldn't go because you really didn't. You don't. Yeah, that's BS. That's BS. That Binky Evie is selling a house. It's a bunch of BS. Come on. You believe that. Come on. She didn't want to go. She can't stand them. She can't stand them. And that Jen Grill, she had to be paid. They paid her to go. Yes. They paid her. She had some hell of a nerve, too, taking her kids. Because we told her she's not allowed to take her kids. And then we told her she better damn well not put her kids on camera. And she did both. Why the hell doesn't she listen to us? We don't want her to show that they're having any fun there and that her kids really like her. No, we got to tell her, don't put her kids on camera. Okay? We don't care. You cannot show that her kids like her and want to be there. No, you didn't cry because you couldn't go, Binky. Come on now. You know their narrative. You can't stand us. You didn't want to go. You said, F you, I'm not going this year. I'm not carrying shells. I have to carry the shells. I'm not carrying the shells anymore. Go get some other sucker. to go get the shells. I am not going to help with the shells. Right? You got to go with their narrative, Binky. No, not pushing shells. No way. Get some other sucker. Pay Jen Grill. She can push the shells this year. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Let her get the shells. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Gia. Took Gia again. That poor kid. She pays for the whole thing. It's unbelievable. It's unfreaking believable. I don't know. She brought Michael this year. Michael. She said she had to get his okay on the foundation. They're going to try to purchase something. What do you mean? Are you serious? That's why she brought him down there. She had to get his okay. He was the only one that had not been down there. Why'd they leave so early? They had to go to the Galapagos Islands. She said Galapagos Islands. You believe they went to the Galapagos Islands? I know, she put up a freaking short, Galapagos Islands. Come on. There was probably the Bronx Zoo. Gia went in the bathing suit to make it look like the Galapagos Islands. They've never even been to Ecuador. Come on. They're your shells. They're like your palm trees. They're better, right? You're highly selective. This is so ridiculous. Luke. Oh my gosh. Don't even start with what she's doing with Luke. She has Luke dressing in marshwear. Now he's wearing marshwear. Showing up in videos with the hat because they're writing it off. They're probably writing it off. She said Luke bought that hat himself. He's probably writing it off now. Right? She made sure he's shown up in, I don't know, 3 or 4 shorts. He's got that marshwear hat. That's been written off. Damn thing's been written off now. Oh my gosh. That's why she showed the freaking babies. She's writing them off. She's writing them off as freaking content and supplies. Oh my gosh. We got to get them on that box. Get that. She cannot write that box off. That box cannot be written off. You're not supposed to take that box, I don't think. I don't think. The lady on Reddit said she did, I know, but you're not supposed to. You can't do it. I don't think you can do it. Look, go into a store tomorrow and see if you can get that box out of there. We'll do a test. Can we get 3 people to go to the store and try to get a box out of there? Just try it. We'll see what happens. We'll ask around. Let's ask around. You won't even have to buy. You don't want to buy. Just ask. Like, just bring the box up and say, hey, can I take this out? Let's get it on a recording. Okay? We'll get it on a recording. We'll go to a Target, a Walmart, TJ Maxx, Kohl's. They got JCPenney has that? I don't even know anymore. There's Toys R Us is closed down. Where else can we go? Meijer? Somebody has a Meijer in the Midwest, Indiana by Scooter. There's Meijers. Come on. Let's go to all of them. Tractor Supply, I think they have them. No. Yeah, okay. Find out. Get them all on a recording. Have them say it. We'll play the soundbite. We'll let them know some lady in New York, might have been Pennsylvania she was in, could have been New Jersey, might have been Connecticut. She went and bought some balls and she took the box. Yeah. Let's see what happens. See what happens. And then we'll go to corporate. Let them know, get the timestamp. She got the box. She took the box out of the store. She said the lady saw her. Come on. Go to New Jersey. Get a coffee, go to the store. Right? I couldn't believe they got Scooter getting in the fight at Coots. I know. Right? But, come on. It's ridiculous. Scooter's just as bad. Scooter is just as bad. Because if Scooter was good, she would not be here enabling. She's an enabler. She's worse. I don't know who's worse. No. She's worse. She's worse. We still try to call out to Evie. Evie, come on. Come over here. Come on. Scooter's too far gone. Yeah. She exploits people. Come on. It's disgusting. I've had enough of her. I used to think she was funny and all that, but no. No, she's just as bad. Just as bad. You have to go back to the ball. She was taking the boxes too, remember? Remember her sitting there like, oh, look, I got the box with all the stuff. Hi, Angel Eyes. Come on. Don't fall for that act. She's probably worse. Probably worse. Probably eggs are on. I don't even think she's an enabler. I think she's an egger-oner. I do. I think she's like, you know, the wind beneath your wings. I think she's like the push. Go ahead, do it. It's not too much. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Never says anything about the shells. It's unbelievable. The tap dancing. She was encouraging the tap dancing with the, oh my gosh, with It's Bink and Carolyn last year. She was encouraging that. That was ridiculous. They're so stupid. They're so dumb. Why are they having fun like that? They shouldn't be having fun like that. That's dumb. It's stupid. They're so stupid. Why they have that fun? Come on. You're not supposed to have fun. What? That was so ridiculous. No wonder Bink didn't come this year. Scooter made a fool out of her with that tap dancing. Who wants to have fun like that? It's not good having fun like that. You look stupid. Oh, thank you, Angel Eyes. I enjoy doing it. Do you know I come home and I go through them and I found 2 little special shells in my shell bag. It's like shelling all over again. when I put them away, and then I sort them, and then I get to do things with them. It's fun all over, but I'm not supposed to have fun. I'm not supposed to take, you're not supposed to take the shells either, even though you are supposed to. It's ridiculous. No, Binky, don't tell anybody we had a blast. We're embarrassed. Scooter made us do that. We're stupid. It was dumb. We look like fools. We were having fun, and it was stupid. It's stupid to have fun. You can't have it. You're no fun. Why were they having fun? I thought it was supposed to be a grief retreat. What are you doing laughing? Why are you laughing at a grief retreat? Come on now. What are you doing about that? How could that be a grief retreat? You're laughing. You're not supposed to laugh. You ever read the fine print on a grief retreat? It says no laughing. No having fun. No. That is cool. Oh. Yeah, we're just having some fun. You were crying this year. Come on. They said you're happy. You're not going. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She's over there. She said, come on. Did someone really buy that story that Binky's selling her house? Come on. That was just an excuse she gave them. She doesn't want to go over there and tap dance with them. They're ridiculous. Ridiculous. And did you see the fire hazard? I want to tell you something. I want to talk about something. I want to talk about something very, very serious. There was a fire hazard in the bed. There was a surge protector in the bed. That's very, very dangerous. That could have ignited a fire. It would have burnt everything down. She would have killed everybody. She didn't care. She said, I'm going to put a surge protector here. It's going to be fine. I don't know how it was fine. Maybe it was fine, but we're going to say it's not fine. Okay? It's a fire hazard. Yes. It's a fire. It's not? Just say it is. Do we know for sure? Call the fire marshal. We should have reported that. We should have reported that to the realty, to the Airbnb company. We should have reported that. We could have taken the timestamp and reported it when she was there. Got them in trouble. I got them kicked out. I bet you we could have got them kicked out on that. At least they would have come there and started screaming at them. Come on. Somebody should have called. Somebody should have got the timestamp. You did call? Oh my gosh, you did call and they didn't listen to you? Oh, because they were already warned about us? Oh, the lady just yesed you to death? You knew she knew who you were already. Okay. All right. Shouldn't. The hell is wrong with them? I don't know what the hell is wrong with them. They called it 3 different names. Okay, we got 3 different names. We got a celebration. We got a grief retreat. Okay, we got a celebration. We got a grief retreat. And then sometimes they say vacation. You see? That means they're lying. That means they're lying. Don't get me started with the LLC. Because even though you can look it up and see it's a real LLC in the state of New York, I'm going to say that she doesn't have a real LLC. Right? I'm going to say she doesn't have one. I know you can look it up, but nobody's going to look it up. We'll just tell them she doesn't have it. She's a liar. Makes her look bad. Just say it. They're not going to check it because they just believe anything we say. Just put it down. No LLC. She doesn't have it. She's just posturing with that LLC. The foundation? I know you found the name of the foundation and the website and all that. Don't put it out there. Don't put it out there because then she's going to start getting donations. People are going to start supporting it. Don't put it out there yet. There's no benefit to put that out there. She got an LLC on that too. It's legit there. She got a legit she's getting the 501c on it. 501c, yeah. You kidding me? She really got the 501c? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Didn't you tell her she cannot start a foundation? I said to tell her she could not. She said, listen to me. Don't you dare start a foundation. Don't you dare take your kids to Edisto. Don't you dare let me find out you put them on a video, okay? You put them on a video. Okay, you're testing me now. And I said, don't you dare put those kids on a video. How dare you? Okay. And then you did it anyway. Okay. Goes against our narrative. Okay, because your kids are not supposed to like you. Kids are not supposed to be having fun with you. Kids are not supposed to be going away. We're just going to have to tell them they went under duress anyway. Yeah, you could tell. They were miserable. They can't stand it. They hate it there. Let's see. Terrible time. They were miserable. Every time I saw them, the kids could not look more miserable. Yeah. I think I saw chains on them. Yep. You hear the way they were pretending like they were talking around the table. She was talking with the other kids. How dare she? How dare she put that on a video? I told her. I warned her. Don't you dare. She really doesn't listen to us because she doesn't really watch us, right? What the hell? What the hell? And then she didn't even know we were stalking her. Oh my God. How? Everybody said that was going to go over, that she watches everything we do. What the hell? How did she not find out about that until she got home? What the hell? We worked so hard on that. That did not go according to plan. Those poor kids, though. Don't even. Michael. She had to bring Michael this year. Michael had to drive it down there. He had to drive it down there because she can't drive. She can't drive. No. Did she drive it? Yeah. She drove herself last year. I thought she can't drive. I don't know. She must. I don't know. Maybe she had a chauffeur and she didn't tell us. No, but she was driving herself the whole way down there. I mean, people saw that she was driving. She drove the entire time. I know, but we tell people she can't drive outside of her town. We got to go along with that. We've said that. We said she can't drive out of her town. I know, but she drove herself the whole way. The people, they're not going to know because they just listen to what we say and they don't have a very good memory or something. I don't know. They just tell them. He had to drive her down there. He had to drive her down there. because, I don't know, she probably threatened him with an inheritance. She was going to pull it away or something. I don't know. She's threatened him somehow because he doesn't really like his mother. Okay? He doesn't really like her. Okay? I know, it looks like Gia and her are having a fun time and all the time. Don't believe it. It's fake. Yeah. We tried to contact Gia. We tried. We got her on the Facebook. She told us to go screw ourselves. Yeah. Yeah, she's not as nice as you think. She told us, like, go, leave me the F alone, okay? Leave my mother-in-law the F alone. Leave our family the F alone. She's not the sweetheart you think she is, because we tried to get her over here. We tried to go tell her to come, and she won't listen. There's no getting there. She probably, who knows? She promised us something. I don't know, a diamond or something. She's going to get this. I'll give this to you, this necklace, whatever it is. She's going to get it. She's staying on the side right now. I can't get her. It's not good. Tried to contact the daughter because we say that daughter supposedly hates her. Yeah. Right? Isn't that what we said? Yeah. Yeah. Tried to get her daughter came over there when she won the lawsuit. I had to go, right? You think that was the daughter? Come on. You think that really was her? I love you, Mom. So happy, proud. Come on. Doesn't fit our narrative. Our narrative is daughter hates her. Come on. She probably had some robotic thing. It really goes back to the daughter's account. She probably hacked into the daughter's account and wrote that for herself. Don't believe it, okay? Yep, I doubt it. How come the daughter didn't go this year to Addisdale? She's getting a master's degree. She just got back from Italy and, yeah, okay. She's in a master's program. That's why she couldn't go. Okay, likely story. She got back from Italy. Likely story. She's going next year? Okay. Right? Why do they have to try so hard? If I'm so bad, why do they have to try so hard to convince everybody I'm so freaking bad? Right? It would be show, right? It would be, you wouldn't have to. My gosh. It's like a lifetime job. But yeah, and the dogs, oh my gosh, don't get me started on those dogs. Those dogs are in cages. They're in cages. They are in cages day and night, okay? They don't come out of cages. I don't think she even has them anymore. Let me tell you something. I think she got them for show. I don't think she even has them anymore. Nope. Nope. And the son's dog hates her. Yeah, I know. It's always on her. It wants to be with... No. It doesn't. It hates her. I can just tell by the body language. Dachshunds do the opposite. So he's all over her in the car and everything. That's the opposite. Means he doesn't want to be with her. Can't stand her. Don't get me started. Right? Jen Grill, they had to pay her to go. Did you hear that, Jen Grill? We had to pay you to go. I have another installment coming to your way. She couldn't stand it. She couldn't wait to get out of there. She had it. She was so pissed. She was so pissed. She drew the short straw. In the mod meeting, she drew the short straw. So, oh, crap, I got the short one. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, Jen, they're going to pay you. You should have went. You didn't get the short straw, Pinky. If you got the short straw, they would have paid you. Nah, not me, remember, because I can't. I would have got Gia to pay you. Gia had to pay for everything. Gia had to take care of it all. How long is she going to put up with that? She has to pay everything for the mother-in-law. Mother-in-law can't pay, right? Yeah, I've never... didn't she have a job and everything? No. But I think she really worked for an entertainment, It's really there. I mean, just tell everybody she never worked. Doesn't she have a college degree and everything? No, you just tell everybody, no, it's not true. She doesn't have it. They believe it. They won't check it. They won't fact check it. They just want to know that she doesn't have it. Makes them feel better. I don't understand, but okay. Just say it. I'll have to tell Gia to get on that, Jen. They must have nothing else in their lives. Yeah. Oh, and then that word game. Don't get me started. Oh my gosh, murder. Don't get me started on that word game. You know what? She cheats. Because that's cheating. You're supposed to play that game by yourself. Okay? And she gets on there and plays with that murderer Crows. And I'll tell you, that murderer Crows is a cheater. There's no way that murderer Crows is coming upon that word right like that without even thinking. That murderer Crows is a cheater. I heard that murderer Crows knows somebody in corporate on that word game. Yeah. They get the whole cheat sheet. She has every night she has it. Don't believe that murderer Crows. Okay? Because nobody can get those words like that. And then they have secret words. One night they had Mr. Wu's name. One night they had the name murder in it. Right? That's how they are. It's sick. And you know what? We should go call. Can somebody, word cookies, call corporate because they're playing it the wrong way. They're cheating. And it's unfair to everybody else that's playing it by themselves. Because if there's a leaderboard somewhere, she has help. You're not supposed to have help. You're not supposed to play it in a group. It says it right on the fine print. It's supposed to be one person playing that game. How dare you? How dare you play that in a group and let other people join in? And then you have some old lady, she's playing it. She's never going to be able to be as good because she's playing it the right way by herself. And then constantly, she can't get up on that leaderboard because they're playing it in a group. It's not right. It's not right. Call corporate. Report them on the word cookies. Tell them that she's not playing it by herself. Hart is a cheater too, of course. They're all cheaters over there. Every one of them's a cheater. Nothing they do is right. Word cookies. That, I swear, she has some kind of an app and it makes the word cookies say things it's not supposed to say. It's all for show. They're not really that good. They know the answers ahead of time. That's the way it is. They know they already know the answers. That's not the way to play the game. It's not fair to everybody else that's playing. It's abusive on the game. It's abusive. It's totally abusive. It's wrong. It's not right. You cannot play that as a group. It says it in the fine print. Yes. And who would believe her anyway? She played Scrabble with Sandy. And she said, you imagine this one. She told Sandy, you've been keeping the score wrong all this time. Who does that? Who freaking does that? Couldn't let couldn't let her keep score. They laughed about it. They said they laughed about it. But you believe that? You believe that? Sandy couldn't go this year. Had something come up with the dog. You believe that? You believe it? You believe it? Whatever. Yeah. I saw her in there the other night. She was at that auction. Yeah. Goes against our narrative, yeah. Our narrative was they don't talk to each other anymore. Yeah. She was in the other night. It's okay, it's okay. It's all right. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's the truth. We can't let it go out that it's the truth, I don't know. Don't let it out that it's the truth. You saw an 80s game where it played clips of movies. Took you back. E.T. Gremlin, that's fun. What else? Now she's talking against Karmelo Anthony. Now they like Karmelo Anthony. We gotta like Karmelo Anthony because she's saying he's a murderer. She said he's a murderer. Can you believe it? Just don't forget to call about that box. Come on. That's right, Binky. Somebody get the timestamp. She showed it. I saw it. Listen, we can get the police there tonight. They'll take her away in cuffs. They will. They'll cuff her up. We'll FOIA the police cam. It's hard in New York, but we'll get it. We'll get it because it's a criminal case now. Okay? It's hard, but we'll get it. FOIA that, the police cam. Go into the house. New York State Police. Right? We heard you have a box there. Bring the box out. Hurry up and bring the box. The box. It's an empty box, but it has the little thing here. But it was a box, and I got the balls inside. And the lady said, "Oh, is that the box? Oh, the box is just the box, and you got the balls inside. Okay, it's an empty box, and you got the balls. Okay." But they're gonna say, "No, that's not allowed. You're not allowed. You cannot take that box. That box has to go in the dumpster. It has to be put into the dumpster. You can get it out of the dumpster later if you do a dumpster dive. But this is going to go back to corporate. We just have to find out what store it was at, where they were. It's okay. We'll work all day tomorrow on it. We'll narrow it down. We'll get the spreadsheets. We got nothing else to do. And we'll do it. And report her to corporate. Get the state police there. Get them over there. Took a box. Took an empty box. Took a box. We don't know the box was empty. It had 2 balls in it. She says this is not really technically an empty box because it's got 2 balls in it. So she took the box with the balls. She bought the balls. She took the box. Box that held the balls. Don't they normally throw the box away? Yeah, and some people rip the thing out of the thing in the store. They just rip it right out. Really? Yeah. Technically, you can't sell the box. You can't sell the empty box. It's no price. You can't sell it. It's got to go back to corporate, they said. But she said, the lady said, go. And we'll go find some stuff. Please. Get them on the phone. Get them on the phone. Come on. Come on, get on this. This is... Gotta get this. And then... Come on now, let's go on and on and on about... I think, how much is a ball? I think it's about $20 a ball. 30. Just tell them it's $40 a ball. She's ridiculous. She's ridiculous. She said she's writing it off too. Talked about Ethan's Knicks pants. She wrote them off. Because she talked about him. Piece of work. She's a frickin' piece of work. That's why she mentions that stuff. It's disgusting. So disgusting. You can't even take it anymore. That's why we do this awareness. It's for everybody. It's for everybody. It's for everyone. Trying to help everyone. Just so unfair. Can't do it anymore. All the people. All the people. Oh my gosh. Trying to do it for everybody. I get so verklempt. It's for all of you. Don't call me a hero. I'm not a hero. It's for all of you. Little people. I'm doing it for you guys. Didn't we technically cause a lot of trouble and stuff? And don't say that. Nobody will know it. Nobody will know you're the dangerous ones. Come on. Don't say that. Don't. I told you not to say that. I told you to use the encrypted email. What the hell would you use your own email for? My gosh, what is wrong with you? I'm not calling you stupid. I'm not calling you stupid. I don't know. Your own name in the email. All right. I know you didn't think it was true. You should always plan, just in case she's telling the truth, okay? I know you didn't think it was true. You should plan, just because on this little chance she could be telling the truth. And then really end up looking like a fool, you know? It's all right. It's okay. Your own email. She says it's going to come to light. I don't know. We'll spin it some way. We'll spin it. Just spin it round. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just get the box. Get the box. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Go back and get the one of Scooter. Go back and get the one because she had the boxes too. I think if we can make a collage, let's make a collage of all the boxes. She has that one that coming out of Target. We know it's Target and we know where it is. And go and get that. And Hurry. Get all the pictures. We'll put it all together. What do you mean they're not going to care because they bought the bowls? And it's advertising for them on her show? Oh boy. Somebody can go get it. Who's that one we have riding by her house? Go get that one that rides by her house. Yeah. Remember the one that was so proud of her stalking and then she got called out on it and she's like, oh, I didn't really do 10 times around the house. Only 4. Camera's got me. Only 4. It's only 4 times around the house. Putting stuff in the mailbox. Just 4. That's all. I was just passing by. It's private. Yeah. Looking for Nancy Guthrie. She was looking for Nancy Guthrie. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. So, how is it 4 o'clock in the morning? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, tomorrow, maybe in the afternoon, hurry up, get your timestamp. Get your timestamp. Hurry up. Hurry up. Get your timestamp. Tomorrow I'll open. Maybe we'll open 2. Maybe we'll open 1. But right now we got to play the word game. Come on, Murder. You ready to go? We got to cheat on the word game. Get your timestamp. We're going to start cheating on the word game. It's supposed to only be played by 1 player. 1 player. This is cheating. Stop cheating. Stop it. How dare you? How dare you? What the hell is wrong with these people? Put that. Don't you dare. They better not. Stop it. Nobody better give answers. It's got to be 1 person. You guys can watch. You're not allowed to give answers. Don't even think about it, okay? Stop it. Cut it out. Stop it. Don't even think about it. Don't you dare, Murder. Even think you're going to come in here and give any answers. Don't. Hag. They put that in there. That's an insult to us. They put that in there. Hag. I told you. See what I mean? This is not. Stop it. Murder. There's Murder cheating again. Oh my gosh. Murder is helping. Murder's helping the cheating. Oh my gosh. This is not right. That there's a lady, she can't get on top of the leaderboard like this. Oh my gosh, there's Angel Eyes and they're cheating. Oh no, Angel Eyes is helping the cheating. Stop. Nice affirmation. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wag. stop. You gotta stop. Nag. The hag. Nag. Oh, this is such a setup. This is such a setup. This is what I mean. Wink, wink. You see that? Wink, wink. It's not even in the puzzle. I can't even watch. Why are we even watching them? We can't stop. We can't quit them. We can't quit them. Oh my gosh, they put win in the puzzle. This is not right. Mm-mm. Let's see. Oh my gosh, they're closing in. They're almost done with that one puzzle. Oh, waking, I got that. Murder, you got it too. Oh gosh, that she always says that. Well, oh, I got it. Murder, you got it too. Yeah, you did, because you're both cheating. You're both cheaters. Ridiculous cheaters. What you got there, Nick? You always got to say that. Oh, I got that. You got it too, Werder? Yeah, you got it on the paper in front of you. They think you're we're so stupid, you know? We don't know they're cheating. And then the words they get, they're just words that they put in there to be something, to throw it in our face somehow. The other people, I saw other people, they don't have those words. Yeah, they don't have those words. How about, what do we got here, Murder? Can you look on the paper and what's the last word here? Murder, get the paper, please. What's the last four-letter word? Oh, I thought I put that in there. Didn't I get that? Yeah, no, it's not. That's not that one. Look on the paper again. Can you find it, Murder, on the paper? Did that print out all right? Did you get that email okay? Look at this. So ridiculous. Now they're going to pretend like they don't have a paper. Like, so dumb. So dumb. They're so stupid. They always make it look like they're having fun. Nye, yeah, let me see. Yeah, you got it. Very good. But you didn't really get it, Angel. You just looked at the paper, you know. You looked at the cheating paper. It's okay. It's okay. Oh my gosh, now she's really cheating. It was half. Did you see she pulled that up there and it was half already done? Yeah. So crazy. Just make them look better. You got the itinerary? Good. You got all the scripts too? I know, angel eyes. Just try to make it more natural next time, okay? Try to make it look like you really are guessing. Okay, let's see now. Who can really guess these last two words now without looking at the paper? Just try it without the paper one time. See if you can do it. Yeah, I tried Yule. Of course you did. You wanted to make it look like it. You were, guys, were didn't looking at the paper. Sure. A loon. Oh my gosh, did you see that? And the level they're on is Brazil nut. Oh my gosh, that's making fun of Gia. But she's not from Brazil. But still making fun of her. Oh my gosh, you guys. Gavel. Her stupid gavel. That's how you know it's fake. The words are fake and then a cage. Oh my gosh. So dumb. She's so stupid that everybody knows she's making that up. Ace, of course. This is just ridiculous. What am I watching this for? I don't know. It's so dumb. Yule was on the paper. I made a mistake because then I changed it to yell. I thought it sounded better. Yeah. Maybe somebody's got to tell Gia about that. Maybe that'll get her over to our side. Make her listen to us. Tell us some stuff. Spill the tea. Lace. And what'd you get? Veal, veil. I think I tried veil. Was that on the list? Yeah, it was on the extra words on the list. I didn't put it on that. Oh. Leave. Oh my gosh, that was so put in there. Algae. She always says pond scum. Algae. Oh my gosh. Come on. She's always saying pond scum. She put that in there. Eagle. Oh, eagle. Yeah, remember? Trains the eagles. And they shouted out with glee, Rudolph. Gave. Eve. That's like Evie. 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 Tap dancing. It's all done. It's mocking. It's done in a mocking way. Leg. It said hard. It said it was hard, and they did this right away. And the other people are struggling with it, trying to really do it, and they don't care. All of them sitting in there cheating. Cheating. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They're not supposed to be having a good time. Lava, hot lava. I just tried Vega. They don't care. It's going to be 10 lives and 8 shorts to cover this. Calves. Okay. I don't even think Murder of Crows is a real person. I think Murder of Crows... What if they're J-Bells? They're over there in the UK, aren't they? They're either not a person, or maybe they're... I don't know. Somebody... Maybe they're not a real person. It might not be. It might be a robot. Might be a robot. I think they're a robot, because I don't think anybody could. I think it's a robot. Oh my gosh, they got the Brazil nut hard. It's crazy. Eel. There's always got to talk about snakes. Elm. That's about Freddy Krueger. Sue. Oh my gosh, it's always about suing people. Sun. Emu. A mule. Or else. That's a threat. That's a threat, else. Taking that as a threat. Crow, yeah, it's AI. I knew it. Probably has the meta glasses. Murder Crow's wearing the meta glasses. No one could get that stuff. No one could do that word game like that. That'd take weeks to do for somebody. It's all fake. It's supposed to be played by one player. It says it in the rules. It's not fair. Oh my gosh, she put the... Stop. Monday. No. Monday? What are you talking about? Uh-oh, the AI is flipping out. Enemy? Oh, they had to have put that in there. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's what that was for, about hate bonding. Oh my gosh, why did they put that in there? They're so dumb. Now we know it's rigged. So dumb. Unseemly. Oh boy. Unseemly. 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 Come on. Let's look that up and see what it means and see if it's something about us. And sue. Just had to get that sue word in there again. Dark day. J. Narc is an extra word. Got our Ray here. Okay. Jury. Oh my goodness. Junkyard. Junkyard dog. Oh my gosh, murder got it at the same time she did. See what I mean? So dumb. So dumb. They always act like they just got it at the same time. Yes, you're right. So stupid. Who's going to believe that? Nobody. Nobody at all. Nope. Nobody's believing it. So dumb. Stupid there. So stupid. Drunk. No M. Good night, Angel Eyes. Thanks for playing. We'll send you the new list tomorrow. What do we have here? Come on, you guys. What do we got? Who knows what we got? We got to finish this. Murder, you have the rest of the list? Can't believe what time it is. Time flies when you're having fun. Oh no, we're not supposed to have fun. Come on. Dark. Let me see if I missed anything. Good night, Binky. I didn't see you going to bed. Good night, Binky. Good night. Love you. Love you too, Binky. I didn't see you going to bed. Can you believe she didn't say good night to Bink? I can't believe it. Can't believe it. So weird. She might not have seen it. No, she saw it. It was horrible. Oh, you're not going yet? Oh, please send you the list? Okay. Good night, Jen Grill. Yes, we'll have to send you the list. And try to get ready on time. I did, Anne, though. It's up there, though, Murder, see? I did it. I'm missing this. Darn. Oh, yeah, it's like darning those socks. Darn, and now what's... Let me see here. Doodly doodly doo. Which could this be? All right, Angel. You study up on it. What is this one? I didn't put and. Oh, you didn't put and? But it says and. See, these weird things go up. It's so weird. It's putting it up for you. And then oh, look at that. And then it mixes it up and it says Dan. That's so weird. Oh my gosh, Murder. It's so weird. I gotta show you this, Murder. Wait, look, I want to show you what it's doing. Hold on. You ready to see? Hold on a second. Let me show you. Hold on. Oh my gosh, come on. Let me pop this chat out and show you. Watch. Wait, I didn't put... Watch, Murder. Watch this. So you know that I'm, well, I'm going to say not crazy, but... I'm trying to pop the chat over here. All right, hold on. Let me show you over here. Okay. I'm going to pull you over here. All right, ready? Uh-oh, restore the chat. Okay, I'm going to show you now, Murder. Watch. Okay. See this? I put and then look, it makes this weird symbol. You go, I put and. Then if I go here, watch, look, see this? You have and I go like that and it says Dan. See? Look at this. Then I go here, it goes, I put Dan. I put and. I put Dan. Look at this. Do you see that, Murder? And that happens with a lot of stuff. You look here again. It says this weird thing and then Dan. And then it said that with like Monday and a couple of looks. See when you said Monday? And I'm like, why Monday? Look. Look at, can you see, Murder, what I'm talking about? Isn't that crazy? I was wondering why you were saying weird things. Like, and then, look, Jen said something like raw What is that? What's up with that? See? Don't let me guess. Like, oh, that's so fake. Did you see she pulled that over there? That's an AI program. That's how you know that murder's AI is messing up. That's how you know that murder's an AI program. Murder's not a real person. Nobody has even heard Murder speak ever. Murder is just a name they put in there. That's why she only comes out at night when they play the word game. Because somebody's running her. Yep. Nobody's ever heard Murder speak. Of course you didn't. It's just your program messing up, Murder. Now stop. You just exposed it to everybody and showed it that it's a program. Stop. I told you. Yeah, it's morning for you. Yep, for the app. That's right. You got it right. Because that's what time it's supposed to be if you really were in the UK and you really were a real person. Now stop. Stop trying to just stop. It's ridiculous. You're still trying to go with that. What is this supposed to be, Murder? Come on, get your program right. Stop obsessing about the other stuff. AUK. Oh, you finally got it. Okay, we better stop right there. Let's get our reward. Oh my gosh, did you see all that free stuff they got? The other people that aren't cheating didn't get it. Because they're still trying to solve the first word game. Oh my gosh. Such a snora. Oh my gosh. What the heck? So ridiculous. Okay, we'll play again. You lost the paper? All right, we'll try better next time, guys. Come on, we'll try to get it together so it doesn't look crazy. But thanks for hanging out, guys, and pretending like you like it here and like you like me a little bit. That's okay. Thanks for doing that. I love you guys. God bless. Prayers. Everybody stay well, and we'll see you tomorrow. Be good. All right. Unplug yourself, Murder. Good night, everybody. I got you playing this game. Yep, I do. Of course I do. You're programmed, Angel. Come on. You know that. You're programmed. You're a bot.